Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast, and it's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And this episode is brought to you by my live event, The Bliss Project, which you can find at theblissproject.info, and it's happening March 2nd through the 4th in Newport Beach, California, and I would love to see you there. So if you are feeling alone, if you are feeling isolated, if you don't feel like you have a tribe, if you are ready to take some massive action or get clarity around what it is you are supposed to bring into this world, or just really gain momentum on what you are meant to bring into the world, this is where you want to be. So go check it out. You absolutely have to be there. It's a weekend of total immersion, and it is all about accelerated growth. So what happens in one weekend feels like it takes place over an entire year's work because it happens so fast when you are completely immersed with a supportive tribe and you have the tools to really break through your fear and create an action plan. So I would love to see you guys there. So today I want to chat with you about what is keeping you from what you want to be doing. And a lot of times I believe that what's keeping us are the small things that every single day are pulling at us. And I think a lot of it is social media and our own thoughts. And maybe it's YouTube, maybe whatever that distraction is for you, but it's a massive distraction. I was just on a podcast talking to Mike Zeller, and he was telling me it takes 13 minutes for your mind to get back on track with that thing that you were focusing on. If you go off track, if you check your phone, if you check Instagram, if you check Facebook, if you stop and get distracted, or you go do that thing or get distracted by online shopping, whatever that thing is, it's going to take you 13 minutes to get back on track. And now if you're on track for 10 minutes and you go take 13 because you just got distracted again, how much time are you actually putting toward your goals? Now, if we think of this, maybe you're only putting 20 minutes towards your goal a day or less, right? So we wonder why we're not getting anywhere. And it's because of the habits that we are keeping ourselves stuck in. And it absolutely is not somebody else or something else. You guys, it is how resourceful we are and how focused we can get. So in order to get focused and in order to move forward, we are going to have to get fierce with eliminating distractions. So some of the major things that are actually stopping us are comparison, judgment, blame, and numbing out. So I wrote down a few different things that we can do in place of these, right? So whenever we compare, when does this happen? Most of the time comparison happens when we are trying to relax, when we're numbing out, right? When we are on social media, when we're scrolling, when we're on Facebook, when we're on Instagram, when we're looking through magazines, maybe when we're at the office and someone else gets a promotion, or when we're at work, or maybe when we're comparing ourselves to other people in our field and researching and looking at what they're doing and wondering, why isn't this happening for you? How much time are you wasting in comparison? And I've had so many women reach out to me lately that says, I'm so miserable. I can't stop comparing myself to other women. Are you ready? Because this is going to be the hard truth. You can stop comparing yourself to other women. You're just addicted to comparing yourself, and you're addicted to what happens afterward, right? We're addicted to the drama. We're addicted to that low feeling. We're addicted to that spiral because it's just something to hook into. It's something to kill time with, right? So we might look at it as, no, I'm really just looking to see what they're doing. No, you're not. If it's making you feel bad and you continue doing it, it's an addiction to that feeling. So comparison, instead of comparing, what you can do is you can acknowledge that person. So a quick way that you can do this without stopping comparison right there. So this is like the first steps to stopping comparison. You can acknowledge them and say, congratulations. Or you can say, wow, you're amazing. I really, really love that you are blazing trails for me, right? Or you can stop that comparison. You can get off social media. You can change your mind, and you can try to go connect with someone you love. So immediately what you can do when you find yourself comparing yourself to someone is text a woman that you adore, text a woman in your life that you love, email someone, call your mom, call your sister, and just say, hey, I was thinking of you, or hey, I think you're amazing. I just wanted to let you know. Send a voice memo, do something like that, connect with someone and celebrate them. So I challenge you, whenever you're feeling comparison, send a quick text to acknowledge someone or connect with someone or celebrate someone. So even if it begins with that, you're going to notice every time you do that, if you catch it and make that a habit, you're immediately going to feel better. So what about judging? So when we're judging someone, we again are robbing ourselves of that moment, right? We're robbing ourselves of our joy. And what we're doing really when we are judging people is we're immediately feeling like we are being judged as well. The more that we judge people, the more that we feel that we are being judged. Isn't it crazy how that happens? So really judgmental people are always afraid. I find they're afraid to put themselves out there. They're afraid to put their message out there. They're afraid to share how they really feel because they're afraid that people are going to judge them back. So the second that we stop judging, we get more brave to put ourselves out there because we don't feel like the world is such a judgmental place, right? The world is just a mirror for us. So the more that we judge, the more we feel we're being judged. So what can we do instead of judging? Well, Judging is one of those things that can take a whole lot of time out of our lives. So if you ever notice yourself judging, something that you can do again is you can celebrate the person. You can immediately look for the good. You can find compassion. But also, if you find that you're judging a lot at home or you're doing this on social media, pick up a book, go learn something, replace it with learning. You'll notice how much you're going to start reading instead of judging, and how when you fill your mind with interesting things and beautiful things from people or information about something that really makes you feel good, something you're interested in, the world is going to feel like a lot safer, more supportive place for you. So the next one is blame. Whenever we find that we're blaming someone, right? I can't do it because of my spouse. He's holding me back. She's holding me back. They're holding me back, whatever it is, right? Or I can't do this because my mother was like this to me, or my father was like this, or I went through this in my childhood. We spend so much time in this place of this is why I can't. We give all of our power to the fear. We give all of our power to the why we can't, instead of giving our power to the why we can and why we will. Every successful person that I interview on this podcast and that I've ever met spends no time in the why I can't, or the this is where I got stuck, or I'm blaming my parents, or I'm blaming this situation. They use it to make themselves stronger. They take action. So whenever you feel yourself in the blame, take one baby step, right? Blame means take a baby step instead. You don't have to live there, right? You can take that and you can use it as your strength. Because this happened, I will persevere. Because I was raised like this, I will prove that you can be happy. Because this person did this, I will make sure that I take my happiness into my own hands, right? Also, the next one that I have down here is numbing out. When we find ourselves totally numbing out, going back to the refrigerator for the 5th time, going back to the pantry, grabbing another handful of nuts, going to the fridge because we're bored, scrolling again, going on Instagram for what feels like the 50th time to check and see if anyone commented on your picture, or to go and look at everybody's stuff. You guys, these are all moments that are robbing us of our lives 13 minutes at a time trying to get back on track, right? So when you're numbing out, go be productive. Go play outside. Go do some productive play. Go for a walk. Again, go read a book. When you're numbing out, I thought something really fun could just be to go play, right? Because when you're numbing out, you're trying to escape something. So I also believe that play is productive. So why don't you just go play? Go do something that's actually good for you. Go for a walk. Go to the beach. Go play with your child. Go call somebody that you love. Whatever makes you happy, go do that instead of numbing, because the numbing is just a really bad form of trying to comfort ourselves. It's a really addictive, negative form of trying to comfort that actually pulls us back and really robs your soul of its joy, right? It really makes you feel terrible. So when you're numbing, go do some productive play, because why not? You're wasting that time anyway. You might as well go play and do something where you're connecting to someone, or you're actually enjoying yourself, or you're out on a bike ride and you're letting nature just nurture you, right? Go listen to a beautiful song. Go close your eyes and listen to every single lyric. Go listen to an amazing podcast, or even watch an incredible movie. I mean, it's still better than doing something that makes you feel terrible. At least that first step of watching a movie that's inspiring. I said incredible, inspiring, amazing, right? At least it's going to lift your spirits. It's going to get you into a better place than when you're going down that negative spiral. So you guys, I want you to do this. If you're not in your car and if you're at home, you can pause me right now, go get a pen and paper. I want you to write these columns. I want you to write comparison, judgment, blame, and numbing. Comparison, judgment, blame, and numbing. And I want you to honestly answer how many minutes a day you think you're spending in each of these. Because every time that you spend more time in them, you're pulling from your dreams. And it's a choice. We're choosing to compare. We're choosing to judge. We're choosing to blame, and we're choosing to numb. And remember, the world is a mirror, so that every time that we do these things, it's just reflecting back at us. This is what we're living. This is what we're creating in our lives. So instead, I want you to write down, under comparison, write acknowledge, connect, and celebrate. Under judging, I want you to write learning or reading. Under blame, you can write take action, baby steps. And under numbing, write productive play or action. So you guys, you can keep these up. You can keep these up at your desk. You can keep this in your wallet. You can keep this wherever you can see it. It's a reminder that you're in control of your life. It's a reminder that you are choosing. It's a reminder that you're the creator of whatever you are feeling. That is the hard truth. And the hard truth is what sets you free. You guys, we have this one life, and it's really up to us to not only create our happiness, but we know that the reason why our happiness is so important is because when you're happy, you can elevate the world. You can elevate those around you. And when you're not, you can't think of anyone but yourself. Nobody but yourself. You can't think of giving back. You can't think of wanting to be of service. You can't think of wanting to even cheer someone else up, hold the door, or smile, because you are so in your own world of comparison, judgment, blame, numbing, feeling bad, whatever it is, that bubble makes the world so small and scary that we are not of service to anyone, right? We're probably actually draining someone or sucking the life out of someone or something. So your happiness is your top priority because it frees you to go and help other people. So do what you have to do. Go do a meditation. Go say a prayer. Alter up whatever it is that you're feeling. Say, I need some strength to feel better, to make better choices. When I'm in a place where I'm comparing or judging a lot or numbing out or blaming, I pray. I believe in God, whatever you believe, higher power, whatever you want to say, source, Buddha, whatever it is that you believe. I just say, I don't want to feel this way anymore. God, please take this from me. I'm willing to feel differently. I'm willing to see this differently. Please help me shift my mood. Please take this from me. I'm willing to see this in a new way. And you guys, the more that I say that, the more I connect in, and the more that I say, I'm choosing to look at it like this, however you want to see it. I'm choosing to celebrate this person. I'm choosing to have compassion. I'm choosing to think a new thought. That is how we reprogram. You are not stuck with who you think you are right now. Don't believe everything you think. It's probably not your thoughts. It's probably someone else's that you just stuck with, and now it's replaying over and over because our minds are made to make our life easier, not to make us feel good, right? They're made to make our life easier, and they're just going to give you the most accessible thoughts that you desire, or that not that you desire, but that you have been thinking the most often. So they're going to make those the easiest to access so that you can take the shortest route to those. So don't believe everything you've been thinking. Believe what you have been choosing and what you desire, and you will create your life, and it will manifest around the things that you think the most. So you guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. I hope that this helped. I would love to see a picture of your chart, maybe your honest truth about what you've been thinking. You can send it to me on Instagram, whatever you want to do. You can tag me. Let me know if this helped you and any other topics that you would like to hear. So you guys, I always, it means the world when you rate and review this. You can only do it on your computer from iTunes. So if you would give it a 5-star rating and leave a comment, that really helps me get incredible guests on, because that is important to people. So you guys, have the most amazing day. And once again, earn your happy. Have a good one. Bye guys. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye. Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. but a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori. Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back
And I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.